Let's go straight on to the business news now, though. It's kind of one of our main stories of the day, though. France 24's Cole Stangler joining us. He's looking at that massive stimulus plan in the US, approved in Congress, set to be signed by President Joe Biden tomorrow.
That's right, Stuart. A $1.9 trillion relief plan, slightly more than the first COVID relief package passed last March, but more than double the amount of stimulus approved to fight the Great Recession back in 2009. The plan's designed to curb the downturn today, but it could also strike a more lasting blow against poverty in the U.S. Lawrence Berstecker explains.
It's one of the largest stimulus measures in U.S. history and has been hailed by some as a new war on poverty.
You will receive $1,400 checks by the end of March. Half of America's children who are in poverty will not be in poverty because of this bill. Help is on the way.
Besides the $1,400 stimulus checks, which will provide immediate relief for millions of Americans, the bill includes several measures intended to benefit the poor. It will extend federal unemployment benefits, expand healthcare subsidies and food stamps, and provide financial support for various state welfare programs. Another major provision aims to convert an existing parental tax credit into a child allowance, effectively providing a guaranteed income for families with children. In the streets of New York, residents largely welcomed the plan, yet some questioned whether it was doing enough to tackle poverty in the long run.
It will benefit slightly, but I think it needs to be more done. I think we should get a monthly payment, which will help out the economy a lot better, because people still out here without jobs and unemployment.
Studies estimate the American Rescue Plan could cut poverty by a third and child poverty by half in 2021, lifting millions out of poverty. Yet, with most of the bill's provisions either one-time only or set to expire next year, many are calling on the Biden administration to introduce more permanent measures.
Now, investors have long been craving more stimulus out of the U.S., and markets are in positive territory thus far. Major European indexes posting gains so far out of the gate here. On Thursday, shares on the FTSE up around 0.25%. You can see they're actually now up more. CAC 40 showing some gains as well. And the DAX in Frankfurt up around 0.25% there.
Now, investors will also be closely watching today's meeting of the European Central Bank's Governing Council.
Yeah, that's slated for this afternoon with a press conference to follow. No major changes expected, but Bank Chief Christine Lagarde's words will be closely scrutinized. Worries are growing over a rise in bond yields and the prospects of higher inflation. There's concern over what that would mean for Eurozone interest rates. A hike in the cost of borrowing could significantly hurt Europe's recovery.
And finally from Cole, a factory in Spain is seeing rather an uptick in sales. Now, this is thanks to a certain Netflix series.
Yeah, that's right. The family-run Rechapados Ferrer has seen a surge in demand. That's after its chessboards appeared in the series The Queen's Gambit, about a young chess prodigy. It's seen annual orders double this year. As the company's CEO explains, their ties to the series involve some luck.
Casualidades, pues también por casualidad un fabricante de fichas que era distribuidor de juegos de mesa de la zona compraba unos tableros de China, unos tableros de papel, pero él fabricaba unas fichas de madera de una calidad buena y quería unos tableros acordes con esta calidad. Y a raíz de ahí se pusieron en contacto con mis abuelos, con mi padre, y empezaron con la producción de tableros de ajedrez. Bueno, pues nosotros nos encontramos en una situación un poco de caos debido a la demanda que estamos teniendo de tableros de ajedrez, que estos últimos meses, a raíz de la serie, pues se ha vuelto el ajedrez con un juego de moda.